Peace and love, everybody. I watched enough of these anti-passport bro videos, and after watching all these, I realized there was a common theme amongst all of them. And so, with that being said, let me translate what I'm really hearing when I hear these dudes go on. Well, every time they hit that record button, they start going on about passport bros and talking about, oh, you got to fly overseas, this, that, and the other. You know what I'm really hearing from these dudes? What I'm hearing, I'm stuck and I need company. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Each time one of y'all hit that damn record button and start running your mouths about men who are traveling overseas, what you're really saying is, don't level up without me, bro. As if you're a type of cultural guardian or activist. You're not. You're grown men who got no type of upward motion in life. Call it running? Running from what? The same environment you complain about every single day? The same system that you always talk about every single day? You wake up mad at the system, mad at the women, mad at the economy, but a second the man says, yeah, it's time for me to expand and see what the outside world has to offer. Oh, now we're villains. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's straight loser energy. If you can't afford a passport, just say that. If you never left your region, your county, just say that. If your biggest trip in the past 5 years was going to another zip code, or even more, another time zone, just say that. But don't sit online discussing limitations as if it's loyalty. That's corny. I've heard some say things like, bro, y'all just need to stay and build. Build what? You don't own any property. You don't own any businesses. You guys barely own any discipline. You're not defending the culture. You're defending your own comfort zones. And comfort zones create average men. And last I checked, men who are able to move around the planet are definitely not average men. In fact, we equate for 0.58% of the black population of the United States. So what does that tell you? You guys aren't anti-passport, bro. You're anti-effort. You're anti-planning. You're anti-anything that requires paperwork and sacrifice. And the loudest critics be the same dudes that can't keep their credit right, who can't keep a savings account, who can't keep their word, who can't even keep their own integrity as men. And I've seen a lot of black fingernails and excessive lip gloss on most of these men that be saying these things. But somehow, magically, all these dudes are foreign policy experts and have opinions on foreign policy. That's fucking funny. Now hear me clearly. If a man goes overseas disrespecting women, acting reckless, embarrassing himself and us as a collective of black folks, yeah, clown him. I will clown him too. But if a man gets his money right, get his documentation right, relocates with respect and builds peace and travels for the right reasons, how does that bother you? You're a loser watching another man win. Simple as that. Either expand your world or stop hating on the men who do. But don't confuse being stuck with being solid. You can't move like us. We're better than you, and you know it. And that's why you have to punch up. We don't punch down. I'm just looking down, blowing my nose at you. Because what you guys are showing, that's not strength. It's stagnation. And honestly, it's pathetic. Get your shit together. And if you don't want to travel, it's more than likely because you can't. But anyway, shout out to everybody who watched until then. Sound off in the comments. Let me know what your thoughts are. And of course, I'll be dropping more content soon. Peace, love.